Hey everybody, it's Megan and welcome back. Today we are doing Scottish baby names. So for this week's baby name video, I am going to be doing another country in my country series. So today I'm doing Scotland. So I've got 3 girl names and 3 boy names. I'm not splitting this one up because this one was actually kind of difficult for me to find some names that I really liked that were Scottish. So there have been a few people that have suggested to do this video, so let's jump right into the names. So I'm going to start with the boy names and then I will go to the girl names. The first boy name is Callum. It means Dove King and it is number 27. It was number 27 in 2016 on Scotland's list. So there was 178 births with this name and it has gone down 8 points. So it was, or 8 spots. So it was a lot more popular. I found that there are tons of famous Scottish rugby players, soccer players, football players, actors, or tons of Callums out there. Tons and tons, it seems like. I don't know how famous some of these like rugby players and soccer players are, but there is just a huge long list when you type in like famous Callum and it just tons of names pop up. So in the US, it is ranked number 701 and it's up since the 90s and it did a big jump from 89 to 92. So in that time frame, there's probably tons of Callums born in the US. For some reason, it just skyrocketed then. And I think Cal would be such a cute name, like nickname. I do know a Callum. One of my brother's friends' name is Callum, and I think it is so cool. The next boy name is Greer. Now, this is a name that is definitely gender neutral. I just see it more for a boy. And I've also seen lots of different spellings for this name. So leave me a spelling down below if you know a Greer. It means watchful or guardian, and that's such a great meaning. Now, I couldn't find any information about this in Scotland in 2016. So all I have is for the US, and it is ranked number 2009. So very unique. And it was all over the charts. It was like up and down, up and down. Its highest was in 1943, and it was number 1,342. So it's never really been super popular, but I think this is such a cute name. It's short and sweet, different spellings, and once again, gender neutral. Greer. I think it just kind of flows off the tongue, and it is very unique, and it seems like it's unique in Scotland and in the US. The last boy name is Ewan. Now, this is a name we definitely heard. There's Ewan McGregor, and it means born of ewe, and Y-E-W. And this is another one that I didn't find too much information about it in Scotland. So in the US, as of 2016, it was number 1,324, and its lowest was in 1993 at 8,699. So it has always kind of been unique. This is a name that I think people would know about, but they don't really use it. I'm not sure if it's somewhat difficult to pronounce for a little guy, Ewan, but I think it is so cool and unique, and it sounds very, very Scottish to me. So I'm kind of surprised that this wasn't on any charts. Once again, I wasn't able to find too much information about this name, but I think Ewan would be such a cute name, and it's the way that it's spelled is the way it's pronounced. So if you know a Ewan, leave me a comment down below. On to the girl names. The first one, I think this name is gorgeous, and that is Isla. It means island, and it is number 4 on the Scottish list as of 2016. So it is very, very popular there. There was 367 births with this name, and it's kind of just stayed popular for a long time. It is a very popular name there. Now in the US, it is somewhat popular too. It's ranked number 126. So you're above the top 100, but you're still like under that top 500. So you're pretty popular here, and I definitely have heard this. There's famous like Isla Fisher. I've heard it out and about. I think it is such a gorgeous name. Now this name has been popular since the 1800s. It crashed in 1986 and it's kind of just gone up and down, but it's been around for a really long time. So this is somewhat like of a classic name, and I think it is a beautiful name. It's short and sweet, and it's different because like how island has the S in it and you don't hear that. I think that is gorgeous, and it is just such a beautiful name. Now the next name is Ailsa. It means it's a name of a Scottish island, and I couldn't find information about this in Scotland. So this is all US rankings. Its peak was in 1926 and it was number 3,047. So you're pretty darn unique here in the US. As of 2016, it was almost 9,000. It was like 8,834. So you are very, very unique. I love the way that this is spelled and pronounced. Ailsa. So instead of Elsa, you have the AI, so Ailsa. Now, if I am pronouncing any of these wrong, if you're Scottish and I'm pronouncing any of these wrong, I'm sorry. Leave me the pronunciation down below. I'm just going off of what I found on the internet, but Ailsa, it's a twist on that Elsa that everybody knows about. And I mean, island again. So two islands here, Isla and Ailsa. I think it is short and sweet and super unique. Now, the last name, I love this name. I think this name is going to be put on one of my favorites list, and that is Lorna. It means from Lorne, which is the male version. So Lorna is the female version of a Scottish place name. And then laurel tree, so it's symbolic of honor and victory. So I think Lorna is a really good twist on the classic name of Lauren, which is American. So this is the female version of the name Lorne, which is a Scottish male name. So I think that's really cool that you're kind of taking like a man's name and twisting it and making it a woman's name. And then I couldn't find much information about this name in Scotland, but in the US, it's actually ranked. So in 1942, it was ranked number 2,936. And then there was no information for 2016 because it wasn't ranked, but currently it is number 950. So you're still pretty darn unique here in the US. It is a name that is used, it's just not used very often. And I think it would just be so cute. Lorna. It's another one that's short and sweet. All of these girl names are just so sweet sounding. And they all have an A at the end, which I think is kind of unique. I have heard this name. If you guys have watched Bomb Girls, I believe is what I'll leave a link down below. It's a really good show. And one of the main person, like her name is Lorna. And I think it is so cool. And I think it is just a beautiful name. There you guys go. Those are 6 Scottish names. Now, I do have some more countries coming up. I'm kind of booked out for a little while, but if you have any suggestions whatsoever for different countries to do, leave them down below. So I am going to be giving you guys some fun countries coming up. I hope you're subscribed. Make sure to hit that subscribe button and the little bell next to it. Leave me comments down below. I love to hear what you guys have to say. I hope you're having an amazing day, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye, guys.